Hey guys, welcome to Daily News Reaction with Shay's Tube. Today is April the 3rd, you guys, 2026. Today is Friday. Happy Good Friday to you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. All right, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. Also, if you get a chance, check out my other videos as well. Now, let's go ahead and start off with this daily news reaction. Today, you guys, we have a story, a news article about Brandy. Brandy says her ex-boyfriend, Wanya Morris, of Boys to Men, took advantage of her because of their age gap. Now, this story right here is according to Newsbreak and another source. Let me get it. Y'all, I'm outside enjoying this beautiful weather we have here in Southern California. Okay, so it's by Better America as well. Okay, so it says Brandy is now breaking her silence about her boyfriend back in the mid-90s, Boys to Men, Wanya Morris, okay? And she talks about this relationship in her new memoir, Phases. Okay, let's see what she's saying in here. Anyway, Brandy was 16 when she was dating what's his name? I forgot the dude's name, Wanya, I think. And he was in his early 20s. Now Brandy is 47, and she describes a calculated, elaborate fiction designed to shield the couple from public scandal and parental discovery while they collaborated on the 1994 hit Broken Hearted. Now, she said the relationship was defined by systemic deception. Brandy describes a culture of sneaking around and lying to her parents, noting that both she and Morris understood that public knowledge of their connection would ignite a career-threatening scandal. Because again, she was only 16 and he was in his early 20s. She says we would pretend patience and claim we were waiting until my 18th birthday before pursuing any romantic connection. Wow, so she was lying back then, huh? Anyway, she said, she writes down characterizing the pact as a strategic cover for an active relationship. So what does that mean? That they was engaging in something? Anyway, the singer further details a power imbalance that extended into their personal lives. She recounts Morris' habit of comparing her to other industry superstars, such as Mariah Carey, in a restrictive communication protocol where she was required to page him before calling. What? For years, Morris, now 52, has framed the liaison as a mutual schoolgirl crush that naturally fizzled out. Brandy's account directly challenges that version of events, reframing the dynamic as predatory. What? She said, I believe he took advantage. I was not a fast girl with a crush. I was a child, and he was an adult. And it's time the world understood the difference. Wow. I remember this, you guys. I really do. And exactly, everything she said is exactly what happened. Okay. He was acting like it was just a schoolgirl crush and all this other stuff. Anyway, the relationship reportedly ended after Morris admitted to infidelity. Brandy writes that she ignored neon warning signs at the time due to her age and lack of experience, but now views the period through a lens of manipulation and shame that she is finally ready to shed. Wow. Anyway, representatives for Wanya Morris did not immediately respond to requests for comment regarding the specific allegations and phases. Now, in 2021 social media posts, Morris described the relationship as two young people falling in love and eventually growing apart, suggesting he might have grown out of her a little bit faster. Wow, that is something else. I tell you what, if they were actually dating, because you know I have to say that here, he was definitely too old, you guys. 16 and 20 something. So what, 22, 23, that's what? 7 years, but she was like 18, it would have been better. 16 is still a kid. And I'm surprised. I wonder, did her parents know? Did her mom know she was dating him? Or did they lie to the mom too and just pretended to be like friends? I wonder. So she said that he groomed her. Wow. Let's see what some of these comments are saying right here. Rome said, it's crazy how people bring up stuff from ages ago. If you knew he was too old, then why bring it up now? And then another commenter say, why even date him in the first place? I'm saying the same thing. I was actually thinking the same thing. I mean, 16 is a child, but you still know, oh, this is a grown man. He shouldn't be talking to me. I bypass. Okay. So let's see. Somebody said their age gap was about as big as the gap between her eyes. That's not nice. Okay, that is not nice. Now they say he's 52, she 47. Now 5 years is not a big deal. But so when she was 16, he was 21. Okay. If she would have been 18, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But the 16 things is what? I mean, the 16 age, 16 years old. And then he's 20, 21. That makes a difference because you're 16, you're still a minor. Somebody said 16 and 21 is a huge difference. Guys that age looking at girls that age called it pulling. They pose as a friend of the family, and all the while they're looking at your baby girl. They are both adults now, but both were not at that time. These type of guys are calculating and know the kind of young girls who are vulnerable. Family, just be mindful. Another commenter said, I can't stand the fact people are victim blaming a 16-year-old. Really? It's really concerning. If she is telling the truth, then yes, she was taking advantage of. Regardless if you like her or not, the truth is the truth. At 16, your frontal lobe of the brain, which controls judgment, is not fully developed. That's why laws exist to protect children under the age of 18 and 17. But you know what? A lot of girls back in the day talked to dudes, and they still do. They be 16 dating someone that's 19, 20, 21, and things of that nature. I just think, somebody 16 should not be with a 20-some-year-old dude. He should not be trying to talk to her because she's still a kid, a teenager, and he's, a full-grown man. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think about this, okay? Wait, let me read this. Somebody said, ma'am, goodbye. We all dated older guys back in the 90s. So what? At 16, I knew exactly what I was doing. And so did she. We are in our 40s now. Move on. Well, I just said that. My first boyfriend was 7 years older than me. Okay? Even though I wasn't 16, I still was 17. You know what I'm saying? So, I had just turned 17. So it is what it is. It's not something that should happen because you don't really have anything in common with someone that's in their 20s and you're just barely getting out of teen years or you're in teen years. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange, But anyway, I guess she needed to, let y'all know her truth so she can get a complete healing, I guess. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Monday. You guys have a beautiful Easter and a beautiful weekend. And don't forget the thumbs up. Let me see if I can bring it up because I'm on my phone. Y'all should know this already. Yeah, so hold on. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. Thank you guys so much. All right. And you guys, again, don't forget to check out my other videos and all of my other stuff, YouTube shorts, everything else that I put up here on Shakes Tube. Have a blessed day, and I will see you on Monday. Thank you.